हेलो। एक बार देख लेता हूँ स्ट्रीम लाइव है कि नहीं। यस। क्या? क्विक सेव डेटा, ओके। बड़ी वियर्ड वार्निंग है। जब इधर ही छोड़ा था जितना मुझे याद है। पहले इससे बात करते हैं। मैंने पढ़ा नहीं, एक सेकेंड। ओके। पानी है क्या ये? ओके। ऐसे और पुराने रेट्रो गेम्स के ऐसे ही रीमिक्स होने चाहिए, जो पिक्सल आर्ट वाले थे। बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है। पुराने पोकेमॉन गेम्स के ऐसे होने चाहिए।
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzam's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
कब होने वाली है लड़ाई?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
वो मैंने प्रोफाइल नहीं
Perhaps
देखी
the
इसकी.
young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
देख के तो पूरा टाइप ऑफ लग रहा है.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
कोई साइड क्वेस्ट है क्या? चलो ये भी साइड क्वेस्ट भी कर ही लेते हैं। वह सुनना ही तो होता है बस बैठ के, और कुछ तो है नहीं।
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patria.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants, they're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
ये कौन है?
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies.
उन्हें लगा पता नहीं क्यों
I
बैठ रहा था
forgot
रात में.
myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
अब बस मेन क्वेस्ट बचा है. सेव करना भूल गया मैं.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well.
Interesting. You are the first I've spoken to express such skepticism, and yet, you may see more clearly than most.
Like as not, it is a baseless worry.
It is a lord's place to worry. We may at last share a common goal, but our motivations differ. The future is murky, no matter how brightly some may try to paint it. My new cousin has the intuition of a leader, I see. Or perhaps you're simply a worrywart. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be writ large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. will you help me?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those...
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
टर्नी का वो टर्नी
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, It is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
For House Wolford!
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simon Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolffort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I asked the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
I doubt. कैंपमेंट में चलता है एक बार स्मिथी मतलब शायद वुडस्मिथ ये क्या नहीं ये होगा शायद तो अभी क्या करना है मेरे को ये लेना पहले तो मैं एक बार सेव करूँगा अब आयरन ले सकता हूँ मैं एक ही लेता हूँ बाद में करूँगा फिर अगर इतना सब कुछ ही चाहिए तो बाद में क्यों नहीं करूँगा और भी चीज़ इंटरैक्टिव है क्या यहाँ पे शायद नहीं कहाँ जाना है एक्सप्लोरेशन फेज है क्या
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Lord Serenoa's smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eredor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Here, here! Here, here!
Will
Here,
any
here
among
को
you
ऐसा
prove
हंसते
a
हैं भाई
match
लोग।
for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolfort is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two were quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
Today, we claim victory.
Oh. ओके बाइटल करना है भाई, सालों से नहीं किया। वो एक्सप्लोरेशन, लेट्स गो। ओ भाई ये क्या था? इधर भी कोई आइटम होगा? मैं तो सेव करूंगा भाई। कॉफी पी रहा हूँ आराम से, मजा आता है। ओ भाई और सेक्शन जैसे होने चाहिए थे जिनमें ऐसे फ्री रोम करते हुए हो, मजा आता है। अपनी शानाशाही करेंगे बस। मैं बोर हो रहा हूँ ये करते हैं सेम चीज। जब मैं सारे लोग से बात करने जाऊंगा 2 साल लग जाएगा। वो मैं वैसे कर सकता हूँ अपने कैमरा को, मैं बार बार ऊपर रख रखा था मैं मतलब का। ओके अब बेटर लग रहा है यार कितना। थोड़ा और क्लोजअप होता तो और अच्छा लगता है, पता है गेम बहुत यूनिक ग्राफिक्स है इस गेम के, तो अच्छा लगता है एकदम क्लोजअप में। डेप्थ ऑफ फील्ड वगैरह सब सुंदर लग रहा है, यूनिक ग्राफिक्स। यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? लाइनिंग देखा मैंने कुछ। ये हो गया। ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं फर्क पड़ता भाई। क्या ओ, मैं कैमरा भी तो पास ला, अरे मैक्स पास पे था। एक और भी तो है, वही सोचूं मैं कि बस एक बंदे से बात करने को दिया था इन्होंने। मैं लाइव अलाइव के लिए भी बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ। लिव अलाइव है शायद, लाइव अलाइव नहीं, लिव अलाइव। अभी कोई और भी आया होगा शायद, क्योंकि ये पहले नहीं था इसके ऊपर एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क। ऐसे देखता हूँ, ऐसे दिखेगा शायद। इधर तो कोई नहीं दिख रहा है ऐसे। तो पेड़ वाले एरिया में हो शायद, नहीं है यहाँ पे। शायद दो लोगों से ही बात करनी थी, अन दोनों से हो गई है। कहाँ चढ़ गया मैं? बहुत बढ़िया। फुल्ली रेंडर्ड नहीं हो रहा है पेड़, शायद कैमरा ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन की वजह से। बट एनीवेज चलो सेव कर लेता हूँ फ्री वाला। मैं एक्सप्लोरेशन फेस बंद कर देता हूँ। 7 मिनट से घूम रहा हूँ यहाँ पे। टर्नी में शायद बैटल हो प्रॉब्ली। यस, रेकमेंडेड लेवल 3। तो मेरा लेवल कहाँ से देखूँगा? रोस्टर में लेवल अप कहाँ से करूं भाई मैं? कोई प्रैक्टिस मैचेस हो सकते हैं क्या? जो भाई एक बैटल मुझे करवाया है, उसके अलावा मुझे कोई बैटल नहीं करवाया है। और तुम लोग बोल रहे हो रैंडम बैटल्स भी नहीं कर सकता मैं कहीं, तो कैसे एक्सपेक्ट करते हो मेरे को लेवल 3 होने का? यहाँ पे हो क्या कोई बैटल करने की चीज़? लॉजिक मेरे को समझ नहीं आया भाई। आई डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड द लॉजिक कि बोलते कुछ करवाते कुछ। इन्वेंट्री में देखता हूँ कुछ है। वॉर क्रॉनिकल्स में अरे यार ये तो गलत बात है यार, कर ही लेता हूँ, क्या ही कर सकता हूँ अब। स्ट्रैटेजी बना के खेलना पड़ेगा और कुछ नहीं।
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the holy state of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear.
Hurrah! Hurrah! The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simone's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
प्रोटैगनिस्ट होना भाई।
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin. I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat.
एक्सैरम कौन है? वो टकलू। You get it. क्या नाम है? चलो शुरू हो रहा है। Cool. You can change the initial placement of your units before the battle begins. Okay, तो मैं चाहता हूँ अच्छा मतलब जिस पे मैं यहाँ से इसको ऐसे कर सकता हूँ मैक्स, तो उतना कुछ फायदा नहीं है। चलो वीकेंड बैटल करते हैं। अगर सेम जगह से सेम को करना है तो क्या ही फायदा होगा। और इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं है ये वाला मैप, मतलब जो बैटल फील्ड है, जो पहले जो इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स टाइप ऑफ तो पहले वाला।
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
एक्सक्यूज देते भाई।
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation. For honor and glory!
All right.
My turn.
कैसे बोलती है माई टर्न? पानी लगता है। ओके, इसके लिए रेंज पास से रहेगा, तो मैं क्या करूँ? इन सब का यहाँ पे आ रहा है, तो ये लोग सब मेरे को इसको एक साथ मार सकते हैं। इधर तक आ रहा है, इधर तक 4 लोग का आ रहा है। इधर जाके इसका अटैक लगेगा क्या? लगेगा ना, लेकिन सबको लगेगा इसका। इधर जाके नहीं लगेगा, तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? इसके बाद देख, इसके बाद अपने 2 बंदों का है, तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? इसको यहाँ पे लाके अटैक ही करवा देता हूँ।
A wasted effort.
Very nice.
My turn.
मैं पीछे से जाके इसका एडवांटेज ले सकता हूँ आई थिंक व्हेन चूजिंग अ कमांड डबल ओके ब्रो
Together. I shirk from no danger.
इधर रिमूव करके रखता हूँ तो बोलता क्यों रहा है बाद में बोला करो ना
Shall we begin? Your life shall taint
इसको थोड़ा बैक ऑफ करना पड़ेगा भाई और भाई
This battle is ours.
इधर नहीं जा रहा मेरा हर जगह जा रहा है बाकी काम करता हूँ इसको यहाँ पे क्या लेके जाता हूँ फिर भी नहीं जा रहा रेंज में ही नहीं है वो
From where shall we strike? Use this. Sorry to worry you.
I shall try my level best. Your defense is weak.
Come at me!
इसका तो मूवमेंट रेंज ही अच्छा नहीं आता इधर तो पहुंचाना है मेरे को वैसे तो शिट यार गया
How shall I destroy you?
Cool heads shall prevail.
Your wounds are healed.
My apologies.
Let me show you what I've learned. Please, heed my call.
Good try.
My turn.
मैं अटैक क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा
over. This is the end.
What's to do now? You don't stand a chance.
You are not worthy of my time.
ओहो
There's no joy in an easy victory.
अरे ये तो हीलर है.
Time to take flight. Here's this. I owe you my life.
Then where shall we strike?
Your luck has run out.
I've been waiting for this. Hurts, don't it?
यो ग्रुप करके मारता हूँ. और मुझे इसका अरे ये तो मरा. रिवाइव कर सकता हूँ क्या?
Damn it! Don't lose heart, Serenoa. Show them.
Let us pry out their weakness.
नहीं probably नहीं कर सकता. इनको ग्रुप में सब उसको ये बहुत अनोइंग बनता है. ये पूरा ग्रुप करके मारता हूँ.
I see your
ये तो मरी.
no joy in an easy victory.
How shall I destroy you? Sleep.
मरियो मत. अरे यार. बॉल बाद में पड़ूंगा यार.
We mustn't lose heart.
किसकी बारी है? खुद की. खुद को हील कर देता हूँ ना.
I must help myself. I fight for peace. With the powers in me.
Shall we begin? It ends here.
Not a chance.
ये तब भी मारेगा ही.
This isn't good.
क्या मैं पीछे इसके पीछे आके मारूंगा इसको. तो ऐसा करता हूँ ना.
from this range.
You brute!
This battle is won. May I?
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Wait your turn.
You brute!
That hit the
My
mark.
turn.
Hey, shit. ये भी गई लत तरीके
I see your every opening.
सबको मुझे क्या करता हूँ ना मैं अभी इसको जाके हील कर देता हूँ
Let us reverse our fortunes. Come at me!
अब मैं इसको जाके इधर हील कर दूंगा
Enjoy!
Much appreciated.
How shall I destroy you?
इसके बारे में तो भूल ही गया था
I shall do what I can.
That hit the mark. May I? For a better world. I will end this.
Hello, me.
यार सोती रहती है बस
We mustn't let our guard down. Goodbye.
Then where shall we strike?
I'll make this quick.
You brute!
That hit the mark. I've gained new strength.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exam. This trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
Let us pry out their weakness. Your defense is weak.
Too slow. That hit the mark.
Come at me!
I shall do what I can.
with you!
You're wide open!
With clear eyes, I move forward.
ठीक है चलो.
I asked for no quarter. You did not. Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hand.
How shall I destroy you?
Allow me.
इस सोर्सले को भी निकालने में भी टाइम लग सकता है. तो पहले इसके चिलकुट को फोकस करता हूँ मैं. क्या करता हूँ ना.
With the powers in me. Your orders?
Ha! Victory is within reach.
A new power.
It's over.
Then where shall we strike?
This ends here!
We mustn't let our guard down.
अरे उल्टा मुंह कर दिया.
I see a path to victory.
You've made a grave mistake.
I see the threads of battle more clearly.
You won't beat me!
I shall do what I can.
My stratagem is superior.
How shall I destroy you?
Oh, no! I will end this. My turn.
Supper.
Have another! Gotcha!
You won't escape.
You're wide open! Gotcha!
This isn't good.
You'll get no mercy from us.
You're wide open! Hurts! Look at me learning.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Wait your turn.
Dead. Easy Bozo.
My old wounds flare up again. I can fight no further.
ये अच्छा बैटल था. मजा आया.
To think they'd get the better of us.
Your father taught you well. You wield that great sword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolfort! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. I accept your challenge. Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours. I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell.
जन्म से सरेंडर कर दिया.
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
मेरे को डायरेक्ट लड़ना पड़ेगा.
There will be no quarter given today,
सेव नहीं
young
कर
lord
सकता
of
मैं.
House Wolfort.
I would expect no.
Wait, okay, फाइट नहीं करनी थी क्या?
Huh? Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
Two arms pay Phobius completed. Obviously. आधा घंटा हो गया ऑलमोस्ट. लंबी फाइट थी लेकिन मजा आया इस फाइट में.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Whither the River Flows. अरे अरे अच्छा.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross.
अगर मैं गेम मतलब बैटल हारता हूँ तो मतलब हार ही जाता हूँ कि आउटकम डिफरेंट आता है?
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Okay, finally देख सकता हूँ मैं इसका. Okay.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once.
मैंने तो सोचा है इस वाले जाने को, वो जो आयरन वाली जगह है ना. ये क्या हो गया भाई? वापस सेव कर लेता हूँ. करप्ट फाइल लग रही है. नेवर माइंड. एनकैंपमेंट. You can blah blah blah. ओके यहाँ पे मैं ट्रेनिंग कर सकता हूँ, पर मेरे को ये जानना है कि लेवल बढ़ता है कि नहीं यहाँ पे। अभी नहीं कर सकता ना शायद। बाद में देखूंगा यार ये सब, मुझे अभी देखना है, पहले तो सेव करूंगा एक बार। सेव फाइल करप्ट है क्या मेरी? होपफुली नहीं होगी, क्योंकि क्विक सेव भी हो गई वैसे तो। उसका बेसिक ट्रेनिंग करते हैं। ओ भाई, ये बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम ना ले ले। एक काम करता हूँ, अगर ये ज़्यादा टाइम लेता है ना, देखता हूँ कितना टाइम टाइप ऑफ रहेगा, नहीं तो मैं एक सेकंड सेव फाइल लोड कर लेता हूँ।
I won't lose.
कैसे कैंसिल करूँ मैं ये? बाद में करूँगा मैं। कोई चीज़ देखनी है, बता, रुक जाओ एक सेकंड। पिच भी देखूं कितनी वॉचिंग है इस गेम की। पहले सबसे पहले म्यूट करूं। और ट्रायंगल स्ट्रैटेजी 3.8 के, ठीक है। चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं मिशन।
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolffort. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going too. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolffort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Say.
Serenoa. I see. And? Surely.
Lord Serenoa. Certainly not. Quite true. I am decided.
Lord Serenoa, hello. Indeed.
My mind is made up.
Lord Serenoa. Indeed.
It is time to cast our votes.
Okay.
Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा किसको
You
वोट
make
किया?
a convincing argument, my lord.
ओके तो मतलब दोनों ने
I wholeheartedly agree.
ओके
I have no qualms with that.
सब मेरे साथ ही एग्री करेंगे.
You have my vote.
इनसे तो पूछने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ी थी ना.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is decided. We journey to Esfrost. We have decided. We set sail for Esfrost. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Archduke Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolfort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
Serenoa, acting as King Regnar's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Esfrost. Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond. Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known, is Svarog Esfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Avlora, Erica, Thalis, welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
"'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
Lord Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolfort, come on behalf of King Regnar.
Ah, the Wolfort boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Esfrost at your service. I watch over Twinsgate, the front door of our duchy.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
I shall take your words to heart.
Tis quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
King Regnar thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord. That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era. I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer. Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
Then we shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
साइड क्वेस्ट भी कर लेता हूँ फटाफट। अब वो जो क्या कहते हैं इन्फॉर्मेशन वाली चीज़ें जो एनपीसी से बात करके आती है मैं पढ़ूंगा नहीं, बस सबको स्किप कर से भागते रहूँगा।
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
TikTok.
Love? I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
रेलवे स्टेशन। दो सेकंड का साइड क्वेस्ट, वेरी नाइस। ये एक्सप्लोर करने की चीज़ है कि बस बादल है ऐसे, मतलब ये सब जगह जा पाएंगे क्या? ऐसे यहाँ पे जा सकते तो मज़ा आता, पता है। एक्सप्लोरिंग टाइप ऑफ गेम नहीं है ये पूरा, होता तो बेटर होता। तब भी अभी तक तुमको ठीक ही लग रहा है वैसे, ऐसे एकदम। हाँ वैसे ठीक ही है, अच्छा लग रहा है थोड़ा, लेकिन एक्सप्लोरेशन और होता। बस 2-3 बार मिला है विगन चुन के मेरे को, थोड़ा और होता तो अच्छा लगता। ओके ये सिटी अच्छी है, यहाँ पे एक्सप्लोर करने में मज़ा आएगा। Throne room.
I am Gustadolf, Archduke of Esfrost. Allow me to personally welcome you to my nation.
Yeah, okay.
I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolfort, yes?
Serenoa Wolfort, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you. On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney. I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
I train twice as hard, yet am not half the warrior he is.
It is good that you make such effort. I would expect no less for my brother-in-law to be. Norzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade draws to a close. In the spirit of this age of diplomacy, I would hear your honest thoughts on the mining accord.
Mining. Bas mining. I believe return upon.
I believe it an important alliance that may bring harmony to our three nations.
An uninspiring answer, and naive at that. Do you truly believe that each of our nations aspires to the same harmony?
And what is
Punishing
it that you
answer.
aspire to, Your Grace?
Why, peace for all of Norzelia, of course. Peace and freedom for all its peoples to live as they please. Frederica, do not lose sight of your role in all of this. Stand by Serenoa always, and represent Esfrost with pride and grace.
I shall, brother.
Prince Roland, as you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
That said, does King Regna not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
I am no longer a child, and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
A fine outlook. In that case, I would show you to the archives.
It holds countless tomes, from the ancient to the new. I dare say it rivals that of Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine.
An intriguing offer, and one I gladly accept.
Lord Wolford, you and your men are free to join us as well.
Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away. But now that we are allies, through mining and marriage alike, a brief tour is more than in order.
Meanwhile,
Beg your pardon, but I heard this is where the salt flows cheap like.
Not here, it doesn't. Go bother someone else.
I'm not asking for my health. Here's an advance.
How much do you need?
As much as you can spare. I'm good for 10 times what I gave you.
I'm not to sell you now. Come back tonight, money in hand, with a spot marked here.
And I know your face, so don't try anything stupid.
You have my word.
salt की smuggling इतना precious है यहाँ पे salt.
That looks like the spot on the map. Just there. Right then, Sikris. I've got the location for you. This is where they do their dirty work.
I knew you were the man for the job. Excellent work, Rudolph.
My name's cleared then, yeah? I'll be pardoned?
You have my word. That said, our forces are stretched quite thin this evening. We'll need you to assist in apprehending them as well.
Risk my life in exchange for a pardon? Are you mad?
We need you. These fiends are swindling the poor, selling them impure salt mixed with all manner of unsavory things. They must be jailed at all costs.
Fine. I'll help you bring him in.
Glad to hear it. You're too good a man to be branded a criminal.
Don't you flatter me after all this. You saw him, didn't you?
शक्ल और वॉइस एक्टर मैच नहीं करता.
An operation like this ain't run by one man. And last I checked, we're only 2.
We'll assemble reinforcements.
Archives.
What an astounding collection of tomes.
The sum of Norzelia's knowledge, including volumes thought lost or banned outright in other nations.
I did not expect to see so many people in a facility so important.
Each and every one is a scholar, conducting important research in their field of expertise.
Scholars? All of them? Brother gives no thought to background, gender, or social status during the selection process. All in Esfrost are given equal opportunity, provided they show desire and aptitude.
Of course, we prize ability above all else. So long as they produce results, they are free to research as they please.
Most open-minded approach.
Indeed.
I see now how Esfrost arrives at its marvels of engineering.
This portion contains the collected writings on metallurgy and our nation's rich history with iron. Our ancestors were but a tribe of impoverished hunters until the man who would become our first Archduke discovered iron. Iron changed our lives. It transformed the way we worked, farmed, built, and fought. The history of iron is the history of Esfrost. It is our pride and joy, the engine that drives us.
My father told us that Esfrost is made of iron, that neither its people nor weapons would bend.
Just so, Prince Roland.
Your Grace. Forgive me the interruption. I have unfortunate news regarding the issue of which we spoke.
So you require reinforcements. Say no more.
हम उसे
Then
करवाएंगे.
there was the matter of the pardon.
On which my thinking has not changed. We will speak no more of this.
Understood.
Honored guests, I would consult with you on an important matter. This is Sicris, commander of Esfrost's constabulary.
Has something happened?
We have discovered an illicit salt trade operating within our borders. Yet we lack, at the moment, the manpower to address it. Might we have your assistance in apprehending the scofflaws?
Why, I would...
Lord Serenoa, matters of salt are fraught. I advise you not to engage without a clear strategy.
I understand it is a complex issue. Needless to say, I would not force this upon you.
Sounds simple to me. Just bringing some criminals to justice, yeah? I say aye, my lord.
I concur. What better way to thank His Grace for a tour of the archives?
Freedom तो करने दो भाई यहाँ पे.
Then it is settled. We shall help you.
I could not be more thankful. Sicris, brief our friends on the situation.
Of course, Your Grace. Come, I shall show you to the garrison.
कोई साइड क्वेस्ट है क्या? नहीं. Exploration है. Let's go.
I'm honored to have House Wolford fight at our side.
As I am happy to be of service. Now then, what is the situation?
Eisen's excessive salt taxes have given rise to an illicit salt trade that plagues the duchy.
I have heard tell that the tariffs are exorbitant, but I've not heard a price.
Let it suffice to say that the cost of a single handful of salt could feed a family for a month.
Good heavens.
As such, demand for salt, even impure or stolen, is nigh on infinite.
A crime, to be sure, but a necessary evil for the poor. Tight regulation risks drawing their ire.
Perhaps we should not have agreed to this so readily.
Indeed. The Archduke has a sharp mind and a silver tongue.
My brother may appear generous and open-minded, but one should never feel too safe around him.
I was too eager, my lord. And for that, I apologize.
I was the one who agreed. Fraught as the matter is, I could not refuse the Archduke to his face.
Illicit salt trade would threaten the salt revenue on which the duchy depends. Thus, they feel they must intervene, correct?
Precisely. We understand the plight of the people without question. On matters of maintaining order, however, we cannot waver, lest seams in the social fabric be rent asunder.
I understand the circumstances and wish to reiterate that you have our support. How would you employ us?
Our spy has already discovered where the smugglers operate. A transaction is to occur tonight. We shall make a move once our spy lures the smugglers into the open.
Understood. Then we shall familiarize ourselves with the town by nightfall.
Let's go town explore करेंगे. Some merchants are open for business. Okay. भाई सबसे बात करूंगा, चाहे मेरे को मन कर रहा है कि नहीं करूंगा, क्योंकि इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हैं. कुछ नहीं दिया ये. इस पे खड़ा हुआ तो क्या होगा? नहीं, खड़ा नहीं हो सकता. ये भी सेम बोलता. नहीं. ये लास्ट में करता हूँ, पहले बाकी चीज़ें एक्सप्लोर कर लेता हूँ. अरे भाई क्या मैं गिर गया कहीं? इन सबको यूज कैसे करते हैं वैसे? मुझे देखना है कि मैं एनकैंपमेंट में चलता है. ये करती थी ना वेपन अपग्रेड. इसका मुझे अभी ज़रूरत नहीं है ना. इसका देखते हैं. इसका भी नहीं कर सकता अभी. किस बात का लिया? अगर मैं किसी का कर नहीं सकता अपग्रेड तो. वो 500 रुपीस या जो भी कहते हैं इसमें वो भी चाहिए वो सब. तो मैं पैसे बचाऊंगा. अब क्या कर सकता हूँ? यही है ना वो तो। ऐसे सबको बोलता रहता है कि क्या कर रहा है काम। अंदर जा सकता हूँ? ओह, मैं जा सकता हूँ अंदर। उधर तो मैं जाने ही भूल गया था उन घरों में। वो उधर जाना चाहिए था भाई जब फ्री रोम था। अब भूल ही गया था कैसे मतलब जा सकते हैं अंदर। करो क्या, फ्री अपॉर्चुनिटी मिस्ड पूरी। इससे नहीं बात करी ना? इस घर में जा सकता हूँ क्या? हाँ, तो ये कौन है? किसी भी घर में घुस जाता है। और मैं किसी का वेपन अपग्रेड कर सकता हूँ पर मैं करूँगा नहीं अभी। उस घर में जाकर देखता हूँ, उसमें भी उधर होगा अभी भी कुछ। नहीं है ना मैं। तो लाइब्रेरी में चलते हैं। इधर किसी से बात कर सकते हैं। इससे बात करता हूँ। मैजिक रिंग क्या इक्विप कर सकता हूँ क्या? मैजिक तो मैं यूज करवाता हूँ इनसे, तो मैं इसको ले लेता हूँ मैजिक रिंग। आई थिंक सो हो गया प्रो एक्सप्लोरेशन आई थिंक। कितना अच्छे तरीके से लोग हैंडल करते हैं कैमरे को। हल्का सा स्विच किया तो नया स्प्राइट, इतना स्विच किया तो नया स्प्राइट, ये तो दिख ही नहीं रहा। और ऐसे टॉप डाउन के लिए भी अलग स्प्राइट है, ये देखो स्ट्रेच हो रहा है थोड़ा, इम्प्रेसिव। मैं थक गया भाई मैं खेल के, क्योंकि अब डायरेक्ट इसके बाद पूरी एक फाइट होगी। यहाँ पे कौन है? बात किया होगा प्रोबेबली, इन लोगों से नहीं बात किया मैं शायद। कब रहे यही है क्या वो? यहाँ पे कुछ है? देखो भाई पहले आंटी आपके घर लूटूंगा, फिर भाई बात करूंगा आपसे। ओके थैंक यू फॉर द हील। बाहर नहीं आ सकते ना? हाँ चलो भाई मैं थक गया खेल के, अब मैं डायरेक्ट कल खेलूंगा प्रोबेबली।